Hey folks, thanks for watching my video. If you are new to my channel, subscribe now and ring that bell for future notifications. Thanks. What is up, y'all? It is your man Hentai Fit. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I just want to give you guys a quick update on Power Ranger comic book stuff. So today we're just talking about the comics. Man, so much going on. And before we even jump into that, first of all, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you are healthy. I hope you are taking care of yourself. I hope you are not doing anything stupid, going out to the beach and going to coronavirus parties and taking coronavirus challenges. I hope you're not doing anything stupid like that. I hope you're being safe. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're at home reading comic books, playing video games. You know, for those of us who are, you know, into the YouTube world, this is the time to be alive. Do you realize that? Like, we are encouraged to stay at home and be couch potatoes. Like, this is our natural habitat. So I hope you are really enjoying this time. Be safe, take care of yourself. Done deal. That's all I gotta say on that, okay? There was one thing that Ryan Parrott had tweeted out recently, and I'm just, you know, wanting to bring it to you guys and converse about it. One thing that we've seen, because I was even wondering this, like, what's the future? You know, since we've been seeing movies getting pushed back, you know, and not necessarily canceled, but pushed back in terms of its release date, and some of them even released digitally. I was wondering what's going to happen with comic books on that side of the spectrum. So it was in an article from Newsarama. It says, Boom halts single issues print/digitally, but will continue ongoings and collections through non-diamond distributors. So what it looks like, you know, I'm thinking the Power Ranger comic books are going to continue. The ones that, you know, they already have been working on them, you know, for like a year and a half, you know, and whatnot. Like specifically for Necessary Evil, I know that is probably going to continue. But as far as the future for certain other, you know, single issues, you know, that are coming out week to week, you know, and you have to think about it this way. A lot of comics, you know, they're coming from different distributors. You know, different, you know, comic book companies, you know, IDW, Marvel, and Dark Horse and whatnot, you know what I mean? So some of those other, you know, printing companies, you know, have shut down in terms of distribution. So that will affect those single issues and, you know, when they may come out, and different story arcs and, you know, trying to get the conclusion on different things, you know? So I know that could be a bummer for some folks. For Power Rangers specifically, I haven't heard, you know, anything about it like, you know, hey, it's being halted. You know, these comic book issues aren't going to continue. Nothing like that. So far, so good. But that is something to be mindful of, you know, with the whole COVID-19 stuff going on. There's been a lot of people who have been affected by it, and, you know, that's just in many different areas, and as you can see with comics as well. So I just wanted to bring that to you guys' attention. Aside from that, I feel like I've been sleeping. Like, what the heck? Why haven't I been, like, looking at Boom Studios, you know, friggin' Instagram posts? Like, they post some really good stuff, and I looked at it today, and I came across this picture. And what it says, Boom Studios, we're thrilled to announce the all-new original graphic novel, Power Rangers, Sins of the Future, from Trey Moore, Matthew Ehrman. And it's in stores October 2020. So I'm hoping that, you know, we'll actually be able to see that. And kind of the premises here, it talks about after defeating the villainous Ranzik alongside their allies in time-traveling Time Force, Pink Ranger Jen Scotts and Red Ranger Wes Collins want to try for a real relationship, but without sacrificing their commitments to the Silver Guardians and Time Force. Can the two actually make the ultimate long-distance relationship work? When Jen returns from the future, she and Wes are attacked by a mysterious ranger who has dire news. If these two stay together, they'll disrupt the timeline and change the destiny of humanity. The shocking identity of their accuser sets them on a collision course with an enemy they never expected. Ooh, so this sounds really interesting. So for all of you, you know, Time Force is one of my favorite Power Ranger seasons. So this is gonna be really cool. I think this is something that's definitely needed in the fandom. Like, a lot of you guys who are like, man, I'm so tired of MMPR and all the MMPR and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and, you know, it's definitely one of the most, you know, popular, you know, because it was the first here in the States, right? So it's gonna be the most familiar. across the globe, you know what I mean? But those of us who are big fans, you know, those of us who are, you know, within the fandom, we know like there are other seasons that are heavy hitters as well, and Time Force is definitely at the top of that list. So this is going to be great, man. I'm really, really excited for this. So I can't wait to see that. But that's not it. That's not it. There's more. Boom Studios also announced that Ranger Slayer, she's getting her own comic line. This is crazy. So this June, the Ranger Slayer makes a pivotal choice in Power Rangers Ranger Slayer #1 from Ryan Parrott and Dan Moore. The Ranger Slayer, aka Kimberly Hart, the pink Mighty Morphin Power Ranger from the alternate universe, once ruled by Lord Draken, returns home and nothing is as she expected. In a world that only knows her as a villain, can Kimberly show her universe that she's become a hero? And is that even the right thing to do? Confronted by an old foe in a terrifying new form and finding her home in chaos, Kimberly will make a stunning choice that no Power Rangers fan can miss. Ooh, I can't wait to see this. You know, I've kind of wondered that too, like what's Draken's world like after Shattered Grid? Like, what were the ripple effects? What happened to, you know, the Sentry soldiers, you know what I mean? And the way the world was, like what happened, you know, when Draken was no more, like when he was defeated. Did everything go back to normal, or like, you know, I'm curious to see, you know, what her world is like too. So a lot of big stuff, man, a lot of big stuff. The Time Force graphic novel, can't wait to do that. You guys know I'm gonna review that. And you know, Boom Studios, they did the the Psycho, you know, graphic novel. And I did a review on that as well. So if you haven't read that, if you haven't seen my review for that, go and check that out. I'll post a link, you know, in the description. So if it's about, you know, Psycho Green and, you know, Power Rangers in space, you definitely want to check that one out. And so I'm just excited for this news, man. Let me know what you guys think about, you know, this stuff that they've talked about. I haven't really seen many people talking about this news, so I'm glad to be one of the ones, you know, as far as influencers anyway, who are, you know, bringing it to the table. But I'm excited for it. I can't wait to read them. You know, I would like to pick them up in stores and have a paperback, you know, graphic novel, but I don't know. Only time will tell. Hopefully, you know, we can be responsible as a nation and get through this thing as quick as possible, you know, with COVID-19, and then, you know, comic book shops hopefully will reopen. So we'll see what happens, but you know, hey, if anything, hopefully a lot of this stuff will get released digitally. So it is kind of a thing of just monitoring, you know, what, you know, Boom Studios would do with that. And if they will halt the release on some of these things, I don't know. That's a possibility, but I'm hoping, you know, that these things do come out, you know, when they say they will. So anyway, without all of that, let me know what you guys think about, you know, these updates. I'm excited for these comic books. I hope you guys are excited, because you know your boy's gonna review them. I'm gonna bring them to y'all, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna geek out, and it's gonna be amazing. And aside from the comic books, I got other live action stuff planned. Live action stuff planned, okay? I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is. You know what I mean? I want to keep you guys on your toes. I want to keep you guys guessing. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm gonna say is this: subscribe right now, because your boy's releasing content every week, okay? Every week. So make sure you subscribe and like this video and share it out. And you know, I might be dropping some little hints here soon. I might be dropping a little trailer here soon. You never know. You never know, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Because for real, Power Ranger stuff, that's what I do. I live, I breathe it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my life, man. I love that stuff. So make sure you subscribe, because I got that stuff coming out every week. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys are doing well. Stay blessed. And I will talk to y'all on the next video. Alright, peace!